All right, greetings and salutations. We back once again with LLE.Astrology. We have Earth signs, so we're gonna do Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right. Got to do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes ran, and we're gonna get straight with it. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you going, the decisions you're making, because everything starts from the mind. Then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. You ain't half-assing nothing around here. Then we got wands. Wands are actions and behavior. These things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Wands represent the current, the now, the ing, because we living, learning, earning every day. You listening, right? I'm speaking, right? All right, cool. That's the present. That's the reason why God call it the present, because it's a gift from the mind. Finally, we got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. Not just pentacles, but pinnacles. That's your highest height. That's your lowest low. That's your term. That's your place. That's your space. Okay? Let's get with the message. So, Capricorn, feminine. We're going to get you out the way real quick. Ladies first. Ladies first. First card in your message is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups represents dreams, visions, signs, and synchronicities. Now, this is energy you either coming into or leaving. What? Let me make sure. Dreams come true. Excuse me. Dreams come true. Wishes being granted or miracles. That's what Nine of Cups are. Sorry about that. Dreams have to come true. Wishes have to be granted. And miracles have to happen. Number one, to let you know that God is real. Okay. Number two, to let you know that, your heart's desire is being heard by the universe. You know what I mean? And number three, it's just gets you going. It's like going to the casino. You wouldn't keep going to the casino if you wasn't winning no money. It'd be pointless, like the Hard Rock Casino in Indiana that I go to all the time, Northwest Indiana area. I think it's in like Griffith, or it's near Gary. You know what I'm saying? I gamble a little bit. I like video keno, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't like Vegas where I can play like six-spot nickel slot keno. You know what I'm saying? I spend $20 and come up every rip. You know what I mean? Here it's a little different. But, I ain't won shit at that casino. And I stopped going. It's the only casino I can't really make no bread at. They take my loot every time. You know what I'm saying? But, whatever your heart's desire is, whatever you wish, it has to be fulfilled. If it ain't happened yet, trust me, it will. Just keep the faith. Faith in yourself, faith in a higher power, faith in the infinite, And if you've been lacking faith lately, it's time to have some. I mean, it shouldn't take your wish to come true or a miracle to happen for you to want to believe, because in reality, you got to act like your wish already been granted. You got to act like your miracle is already coming to pass. You know what I'm saying? It's going to bring out the vibration and make it come faster. You know what I'm saying? So, currently, what's going on? Like right now. You know what I'm saying? We have the Ten of Pentacles. It's something that you wanted to manifest, manifesting. Okay? This is two people coming together like butt cheeks. This is something that you wanted to manifest, manifesting. Remember, you have a heart's desire. You have a wish you wanted to be granted. You got a dream you want to come true. It's going to come true. But just like I say all the time, be careful what you wish for. All right? Because, attaining things is easy, even though it was hard as shit. But maintaining things is a full-time job. You might think the grass is greener on the other side, only to get to the other side and see that it smells like shit. I mean, it's green because of the fresh manure that's there, but you didn't know that, So until you get things that you asked for, you don't really know if you want it or not, But the power of the tongue is powerful. You're the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. And it ain't even like it's really a miracle. It ain't really like it's kind of a dream come true or a wish being granted. Because when the Ten of Pentacles happen, it's something you already been working toward. It's something you already been making a move for. This also represents, like I say, two people getting in a relationship, two people sharing life together. Two people going into business. Once again, two people bumping uglies and going half on a baby. Or adopting a baby. You know? For the bachelorette single caps. You know? In order for this manifestation to happen, in order for this pairing to happen, say it's your dream come true to be with the love of your life. You know, whether you gay, straight, or in between or some shit like that. Cat feminine. You need to learn how to not be so controlling, because you can't really control anyone, and you can't control everything. I mean, it's in God's hands at the end of the day. It's not like you control shit and it happen your way. Really, the Most High let it happen in that fashion, you know. And it's part of y'all dark side. I love Capricorns. I fuck with Capricorns the hard way, the long way, the strong way. You feel what I'm saying? But you just gotta let loose on that control that you have. You can't control everything. You know. Also, y'all have a tendency to fuck with whoever fucks with y'all the most. You know, communication is pretty big. In your matter of fact, let me just go straight to it because it kind of links with everything. Going to the future with you, Cap. We got communication, and this shit is like the biggest plus with you and other people. Okay, so going back, you got a dream you want to come true. You got a wish you want to be granted, and you waiting on a miracle, preferably with a particular person. You're waiting on a person to either conform to you and what you want, and by thinking that since they conform to you that they're the best person for you, in reality you need to fuck with somebody that's gonna call you out on your bullshit. You need to fuck with somebody that see you for who you really is. And most importantly, that's going to communicate with you, speak with you, even if you don't like hearing shit. You know, my main issue that I'll be having with caps is I call them face prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? Attention whores. You know what I'm saying? Not to be disrespectful or anything, but caps, y'all sit up and give your attention to anybody that's giving it to you. You know, you can have a full-fledged lover, husband, boyfriend, but still entertain other people for the sake of really boredom, because y'all got ADD. Y'all get sidetracked and side distracted. Y'all got ADD like a motherfucker, socially speaking. You know what I'm saying? And these communication relationships, because that's really all they are. Most times, 9 times out of 10, they're not really anything physical. It's just you entertaining. You know, really your fucking phone, the thing you communicate on the most, that's going to be your downfall. Your attention and where it goes, that's going to be your downfall. Like I say, a real partner is going to call you out on that shit. I'm right here, right in front of your face, and you talk to other people more than me and you can have a conversation. That's because you always got an attitude or you always being negative. Nah, they just ain't saying the shit that you like to hear or stroking your ego. They're doing it to help you. So people who enable this fuckery, this communication shit you be on all the time, this entertaining shit you be on all the time, all because you bored. You know what I mean? You get bored easy. So people gotta keep your attention. People gotta keep your interest. Once you get bored, you kind of tune the fuck out, like a kid in math class. You know. So going back to communication. Communication is 80% nonverbal. 20% of what you're saying. Okay? Not saying something is saying something. And not doing something is saying something. It's doing something also. You know? So, to the people you have communication relationships with, that's just 20% of the deal. You need to focus on the people that actually do shit for you. That's actually doing shit for you. You know what I mean? Them the people who should matter. You know? People who show you that they love you. Not by talking to you and entertaining you and letting you control the demo and letting it have it your way like Burger King or some shit. No. It's the people who actually do shit. That's one thing I see with Caps and Sages a lot. It's people who are super loyal to y'all. It's people who ride for y'all. They ride or die for y'all. But since, you know, you get bored easy and y'all got ADD, Sages too, you know, since they don't play your game, you spend more time playing your game with other people. You do love the people that's in your life. You love them dearly. You show them that you love you, let you love them, and you'll do anything for them too. But it's just a game you be playing. And the people who really fuck with you the long way ain't finna play that game with you because they feel they're enabling you with that bullshit and know you need to get off of it. But sometimes it takes scenarios for you to make that clear. So wrapping you up, you got a dream come true, something you wish for. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna manifest. So if you was entertaining somebody, just playing with them, it's gonna turn into a full-fledged thing. You might not even fuck with them like that. You probably was just flirting, being nice and shit. They finna be head over heel crazy over your ass. You're gonna manifest a fucking stalker, manifest a situation, a lituation, whether you even want it or not. Thoughts become things. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. Okay? It's going to have a lot to do with communication. Eight of Wands. Whatever this thing that manifests. So, be careful. Be watchful. Be mindful. All right. Capricorn male. Kicking this off, we got the Devil card. And the Devil is represented by Capricorn. For real, for real. Leos are represented by like the Strength card and Tarot. You know? Like I say, the King of Wands is usually like Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Like certain cards really symbolize certain signs. Y'all represented by the Devil. For real, for real. You know, the goats. Now, this is energy you either coming into or some shit you need to leave alone. For the people that's coming into this energy, some of you Capricorns need to step into your full, authentic self. What's a Capricorn anyway? Capricorns are solitary, man. Like, they can literally be with you, but in reality, like, in the long end, they're going to make it to the mountaintop, with or without you. And the mountaintop represents security. They just want to work their ass off, so when they get old and dusty, you know, when it's time to retire, they could do that and live as comfortable as they was living working. You know what I mean? With or without a spouse, with or without their partners, with or without anybody. Because like I said, they took time, energy, and resources every day out their life, in their youth, in their middle age, to really get themselves ready for the end. One sign that really prepares for the end, that's like methodical towards the ending. Two signs really, that's Capricorn and Aquarius. And it's funny y'all close together. At the end of the day, you're going to make it to the motherfucking mountaintop. So, you know, you're going to do everything in your power to assure and secure yourself. So to the Capricorns that ain't on that energy, you need to get on that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, can't nobody do you like you going to do yourself. You know? You care for other people. And the Capricorns that I'm talking about, y'all have a tendency to care more about other people than you care for yourselves. Do more. And y'all, Caps be invested in shitty mates too, man. But you got to think about yourself. It ain't selfish to think about your motherfucking self. You're selfless. Okay? The Capricorns I'm talking to. It's time for you to get selfish. Because in reality, I mean, you're going to kick a motherfucker off your boat like the Spartan kick. Like in 300, when the Spartan kicked Scud into the motherfucking pit, you're going to kick a motherfucker just like that off your boat before they sink your motherfucking ship. But it shouldn't take your ship to be sinking for you to drop kick their ass. You need to know how to drop kick motherfuckers early. You know what I'm saying? Now, to the motherfucking Capricorns that's raining on this energy. And aside from Capricorn, what the Devil represents, you know, the Devil card in general just represents addictions, doing things in excess, being chained to a motherfucker, and a motherfucker being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. Toxic negative energy, bad contracts or bad dealings or bad partnerships, negative regressive behavior. It's like acting like a kid and shit. You're grown. A grown person acting like a kid, like acting childish. Or the only good thing in this card is what I like to call Sandy in Grease. Look at Sandy in the beginning of the movie. Look at Sandy at the end of the movie. Okay, Sandy is the nice, clean-cut, you know, cheerleader, good girl. But at the end of the movie, she had to switch it up a little bit to let Danny know she can take a walk on the wild side too. But she ain't a walk on the wild side type person. She's just giving you a taste of what you're looking for, but still being the authentic self that she is. She just had to make a statement by saying something without saying something. Sandy and Grease. Take that how you want. Take that how you want, Caps. But to the Capricorns, that's like stereotypical Capricorns right now. Now it's time to be selfless. Ain't time to be selfish right now, because you're going to lose a partner. You're going to lose a friendship. You know, you're going to lose a great bond. You know, Stereotypical Capricorn is, like I say, you controlling, trying to control every motherfucking thing. You gotta have it your way, like BK, or nothing at all. Cause I want it all or nothing. Yeah, that shit is not gonna fucking fly. Okay, you're gonna have to learn how to submit, like Sages need to. You need to learn how to buckle the fuck down. You need to learn how to share. You need to operate in a pair. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you're gonna get to the mountaintop, but you can't think about getting to the mountaintop without your partner, the person that's been holding you down for so long. Your friends, the people that's been holding you up so long. Like I said, Caps, y'all just have a tendency to be just uber distracted. It's time to pay attention before you lose some shit. You're gonna lose a lot of good people being distracted. And like I say, you're being distracted by non-important people. The people that's getting your attention is people that don't need your motherfucking attention. And you need to be putting your attention on the people who, who riding for you. Not the people who just providing temporary relief. You need to show love or at least pay attention to the people who gonna be with you for the rest of your life. Moving on. That's energy either coming into or leaving. Catman. Currently, you got the Ace of Swords. And this is Ascension. It's going up. And what's up? God is what's up. This is strength, power, authority, dominion, courage, valor, A for anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life. Which was already put here by God, before you was even born. For you to attain, acquire, or access. Okay? This is the loading chamber in the matrix. Anything you need, you can literally ask the universe for it. It's going to give it to you. But you got to learn how to ask the universe. You got to learn how to talk to God and ask God the correct way for what you need. Or to access yourself. Catman, you got untapped potential. You just got to access that shit. You got unlimited power. And you need to learn how to attain some of that power so you can use it to your advantage. Just like Sages. Caps, y'all want to play the regular Joe shit. Nah, I'm just a regular man. I don't think I'm better than nobody. You actually are. And you need to understand that shit. Because if you had that in your mind, you'll move the way you need to move. A lot of your potential is kind of getting wasted, not taking yourself serious. You got gifts, you got powers, you actually got some A for attributes that you really need to access, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't take yourself serious, so you're not really getting into any serious business. This is really taking risks in yourself, investing in yourself. You'll invest in your finances, you'll invest in to make your credit score go up, to invest in things that's gonna put more money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? But you need to invest in your spirituality. You need to invest in your identity. You need to invest in your path and in your purpose right now. And now is the time, because if you miss out on this, this lesson that you need to learn right now, like I say, it ain't gonna do nothing but hurt you in the long run. It shouldn't take strife and struggle and fucked up times for you to find the strength in you, the power in you. You know what I'm saying? The courage in you. You should be accessing that anyway. Moving on. Final card. This is masculine. Male Caps going to the future. We got the 9 of Pentacles. And this is a fucking A. It's a great position. It's a 90%. And usually when you're in a position like this, you got the opportunity to help yourself or help someone else. Think of this card like surplus. It's like you've been waiting on your tax refund. Your tax refund comes. You got more money than you expected. You was only counting on probably 8 pentacles or 80% of what the fuck you got. Take that 20% or that 10%, you know what I'm saying? And either help yourself by investing in yourself. The whole little spick that I gave you about you investing in yourself, investing in your identity, and investing in your power. It could be just investing in a better wardrobe. Could be investing in another trade. Or starting your own fucking business so you can start working for the man and start working for yourself. You dig, man? Or you could take this and help somebody else that's in need. But if you're the helper, always helping a motherfucker in need, now's the time to help your motherfucking self. Or if you've been too selfish, over investing in yourself, and like I say, just got blinders on, keeping your eyes on the prize, on your plan and shit. Now's the time to Get off that and help put somebody else in position. Off caps. Virgos now. Shout out to the Virgos. Y'all season coming. Virgo feminine. Let's give it the biz. This is energy you coming out of or going into. We got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups represents distractions or third parties or celebrations in tarot. You know, distractions and third parties. Virgos in general, unlike your Capricorn and Taurus brothers and sisters, you two are the most short-term, goal-orientated out of the Earth zodiacs. Capricorns, long-term. They think long-term. Tauruses, they think long-term. Virgos are for the now. But that's why I fuck with Virgos, man. One thing I like about you Virgs are y'all more understanding to people. You know, a Virgo chick ain't scared to go Dutch with a guy. It's like, man, hey, you going through a rough patch. That's cool. I understand that. That don't mean shit. We can still have some fun. You ain't got to feel shitty. I know you're going to get me back next time, but I got this. You know, you're understanding, but mainly understanding to people with drama. Because just like Sagittariuses and Geminis and some Scorpios, y'all just have a tendency for toxic people. Not saying you attract them. You're attracted to them. You know what I mean? And Virgos, women in particular, I got to say this shit. Y'all attract weirdos. Weirdos. Like, you don't attract Fabio. You know, that crush at the gym you be looking at all the time. You know what I'm saying? That sexy rich guy that you see downtown all the fucking time that you wish Jay down or spit some game at you. No. Y'all be attracting weirdos like the bum at the store. You know what I'm saying? The crackhead down the street type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something about y'all energy. And mainly people, I would say, with like mental issues or like toxic ass issues or just, like I say, weirdos. Pedophiles, like weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all attract weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't mean to. It's just part of y'all curse. Good part of a Virgo curse is y'all live long as shit. But y'all also lose parents early, too. Virgos, y'all are enigmas. I mean, y'all got a lot of curses. Y'all got a lot of gifts, but y'all got a lot of curses, too. Every sign has a gift and a curse, but I feel more for the Virgos. It's just for some reason. Like I said, y'all live long as hell, but the longer you live, the more funerals you attend. And it's just something about y'all parents, man. Like, y'all lose y'all parents early. Or like bogusly, you know what I mean? It's just something about y'all growth and development, man. But at any rate, off that negativity and shit, let's go back to the point at hand. Energy you either coming into or leaving. Distractions and third parties. Just like I was talking to Capricorn, stop being fucking distracted. You got to focus on yourself right now. You got to focus on your task at hand. You got shit you need to do. You need to be crossing your T's and dotting your I's right now. And being distracted is just gonna fucking hurt you at the moment. Third parties. Fuck being a third party. Fuck being a third wheel. Like, nah. You know what I mean? Any type of shit. Relationship. Okay? Leave your friends at the crib. They don't have to kick it with you. It's like, you know, hey, I'm about to go on a date. I want you to come with me because this guy might be a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, a third party. And it's like you bring your friend to the date and the guy is more interested in your friend than you. But you allowed that to happen by bringing them in the motherfucking mix, you know? Or your friend is going on a date, and they offer for you to be the third wheel, and you join. And like I said, their date is more interested in you than your friend. And now you and your friend beefing because your friend chose to make you the third party, which you accepted, and now you in some shit. Third parties. If you're the third party, don't be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? Y'all kick it. I'm going to stay out. I'm going to just chill out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a third wheel. You know? You inviting third parties or middlemen. Fuck with people directly. If you know a person that got the money or got the grants or got the connects and shit, fuck with them directly. Okay? Don't send somebody to talk to them or send one of your friends to talk to them because they going to get your blessing. It's like, this is energy you need to get out of, Virgo woman. And I'm going to move on. It's like the energy of high school. And it's this new guy in school and shit. And he's cute and shit. And, you know, you kind of shy or scared to talk to them, which is weird because that ain't really your MO. You know what I mean? You really direct. You know what I mean? Virgo women and Aries men just snatch niggas and bitches like King Kong be snatching white women off buildings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all uber direct. So it's like you send your friend, like, this is your love interest, this is you send your friend to go talk to the guy. And the guy ends up talking to her. It's like, yo, holler at him. I mean, that's your cousin. I mean, you know him? Yeah, he's friends with my sister, or he goes to my church and shit. And it's like, okay, well, holler at him for me. See if, he'll talk to me and shit like that, or. And it's like, they end up getting together. So literally, you sent your friend to your heart's desire, because for some reason, you chose to do it the third party way and ended up fucking you in your booty. So, did that shit, okay? Moving on. Currently, what's going on right now? This goes for Virgo woman. You need to focus. Five of Swords represents focus. Okay? Four of Swords is being in your motherfucking head. You need to get the fuck out your head and focus. It's like aiming at a target. Whether you aiming a gun at a target or cocking a bow at the target, like it's a smooth motion. It's ready, aim, and this is aiming. Six of Swords to be shoot. Four would be ready, because you're thinking about the shot. Five would be aim. You focusing on the shot. Six of Swords would be taking the shot. Seven of Swords, which will be the results. But don't focus too hard, because if you aim long enough with this heavy ass pistol, it's gonna fuck your accuracy of your shot up. You know what I'm saying? You cock the bow too long. Your elbow gonna get tired, and it's gonna fuck up the accuracy of your shot. Focus, but don't focus too hard. Plan, but don't over plan it. Another thing about you Virgos, y'all are fucking perfectionists. Virgos and Aquariuses, man, just perfectionists. You already got a work of art. Last example I'm gonna use. Focus, but not focus too fucking hard. It's like you're a sculptor. You know what I'm saying? And y'all very artsy. You know what I mean? It's like you a sculptor, and somebody wants you to sculpt a sculpture for their wedding. And they sought you out because you are the best. And they give you 4 weeks, more than enough time to make this sculpture for them. You finish the sculpture in 2 weeks. Okay? Now, instead of just taking this sculpture, putting it in storage, and just, keeping it fresh until it's time to present your work of art, your ass want to keep chiseling at it. Like it was already a work of art. You know what I mean? You want to keep chiseling on it. You want to keep chiseling. You want to keep tweaking it and tweaking it and tweaking it. And you tweak it to where it ain't even a work of art no more. You done fucked up a work of art over analyzing the work of art instead of just letting it be. So let shit be. Quit over analyzing shit. Quit overthinking shit. Quit over anythinging. Okay? Trust in your gifts. Trust in your abilities. Because at the end of the day, you just going to hurt yourself. Not believing in yourself. But it ain't really not believing in yourself because you're confident in yourself. But it's just lack of focus. Right? Get what I'm saying? Future final roll. Wrapping you up, Virgo woman. So we can get to the Virgo male. We got the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands represents temporary endings. It's basically calling a timeout. Hey, you know what? Hold on. Let me take a break real quick. It's not a permanent ending. You're going to get back to it. It's just holding off on some shit. Ending something that you really kind of passionate about right now. So if you're moving too fast in a relationship, call a fucking timeout. So you're making the right decisions. Somebody pressuring you, peer pressure, to do some shit you ain't really feel like doing. Whether that's a business move, whether that's going with them out of town or a trip, or even being a third wheel on a fucking date. You know what I'm saying? Just hold off on it. You know what? I'm going to chill out. Virgos, Libras, Pisces. I get this rant to y'all all the time. Tell people no. Why? So you can see they swag when you say it. Because usually you're so helpful. You help people all the time. All three of you guys. Y'all help people so much that people just expect y'all to go with shit. You know what I mean? Tell a motherfucker no. Or maybe I'll think about it. And watch them make sound effects like, Biz Marquee or the Fat Boys. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna hit you with the the boo-boo face and shit, the gas face and shit. Like, what? I said no. Like, I don't know. Give me time. Shit, don't rush me. No, I'm trying to make sure I'm making the right decision. Well, what is there to think about? That type of motherfucking energy. You know what I'm saying? But when you say yes, it's all cool. They ain't hitting you with the beatbox. You know what I'm saying? They ain't hitting you with the boo-boo face. Tell motherfuckers no so you can, see a reaction and shit. And when they react in that way, note that. Make a middle motherfucking note. And put in mind that you need to tell motherfuckers no more often. It'll really clear the day. So you're going to have to leave something alone. You're going to have to chill out on something. It's just temporary. Just take a break so you ain't rushing shit. Just hold up so you ain't, like I say, getting pressured into anything. Like, just chill out. Chill out. Virgo male, energy you either coming to or you leaving. We got the 5 of Cups. This is loneliness, emotional isolation, or physical isolation. Loneliness, emotional isolation, or physical isolation. Basically being by your motherfucking self. This energy you either coming into or leaving. For Virgo men that's coming into this energy, you finna be by yourself for like the first time ever. Usually you keep a bitch, but you gotta kind of chill out on bitches real quick, you know what I'm saying? So you can get your motherfucking mind right. I mean, one thing about Virgo men, and like, it's only one curse of a Virgo, and that's whatever you into, So if you're a straight Virgo woman, your main problem is niggas. If you a straight Virgo male, your main problem is bitches. It's like, can't live with them, can't live without them. If you same sex, it's the same sex. That's your biggest motherfucking problem. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you into. You know what I'm saying? So you need to learn how to be by yourself. Like I said, a lot of Virgos need to kind of take breaks, kind of need to leave motherfuckers alone so they ain't rushing into some shit. So they ain't doing shit that they don't want to do. Sometimes you need to be by yourself. Mainly, Virgo men, so you ain't getting influenced right now. Right now, you don't really need to be influenced by anybody. Every decision, every direction, you know what I'm saying? And every move you need to make right now need to be made by yourself with nobody else's influence. Y'all ain't codependent. Y'all just prefer people. And that's the shit you need to say bye-bye to. So, this is energy you need to get into. Especially if you ain't been in this energy in a minute. For those that's getting out of this energy. I think that go for both. Keeping it real. Like, yeah, keeping it real, I think that's pretty much it. If you're in a relationship, that's what I meant to say. Energy you coming out of. If you're in a relationship or a demo or situation, it's coming to an end. Motherfuckers gonna leave you alone. They gonna stop fucking with you. Not because you did something wrong. You didn't do shit wrong. You know what I mean? But what it is you learning how to say no. You ain't being peer pressured by these people as much as it is. So now, since these people ain't got control over you no more, they leaving you the fuck alone. Since you ain't doing what the fuck they want you to do, it's a fucking problem. Which is the lesson you need to learn, that people only fucking with you for something. That people only really using you, manipulating you. Fucking with you just to get them to move like the puppet that they think you are. Libras are the puppets, but you ain't in sync in the bye 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 video. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody pulling your motherfucking strings no more. They were, but when you start saying no, when you start saying, hold up, let me figure this shit out, people can't pull your strings no more. Not only can they not pull your strings, they can't manipulate you. That's all. Current energy, Virgo male, you got the 6 of Wands. This is wins, victories, and celebrations. By saying no, by being by yourself and leaving motherfuckers alone, by leaving that narcissist alone, they ain't able to control you no more or manipulate you no more. It's kind of got you in a better space. You can see shit more clear. You ain't under their spell. You ain't under their influence. You ain't under their control anymore. Now you're seeing the freedom in that. 6 of Wands represents wins, victories, and celebrations. You can celebrate now. Because now you know that this was just a narcissist and a manipulator from the jump. You thought they were a good friend. They was just using your ass. You thought they were a good lover. They was just using your motherfucking ass. But it's a win, a dub, because now you see how valuable you are. Anytime a motherfucker got to manipulate you or try to control you, or narcissists flocking to you, that must make you a valuable asset. They might not admit it, but that's who the fuck you are. Now you can see that. Thus, you won. You just dodged the motherfucking bullet from a 12-gauge shotgun. You feel me? Celebrations. It ain't time to party. You ain't with a person, so now you celebrating by getting with another motherfucking person. No, celebrate yourself. Celebrate your growth. Celebrate the lesson you just learned here. You know what I'm saying? And be very cautious about making another decision or going in another direction with another narcissist, with another manipulator, with another user, with another toxic bitch. You know what I mean? Future final roll, wrapping you up, bro. We got the 3 of Wands, and this is evolution. Not only have you learned your lesson, you're evolving from it. You're growing from it to where now people can't even manipulate you no more. You learn a grand lesson. How motherfuckers is users and abusers. But not just that, how you are a valuable asset that people just keep taking advantage of. You seeing the strength in yourself. So now the shit you used to come to people for, you coming to yourself for the shit. Evolution. You know, you've been helping people come the fuck up this whole time. Now it's time to help yourself come up. You obviously got it. You got it. You know what I mean? Because they wanted it from you so much. You got influence. Now it's time to take that influence and use it to your advantage. You got the goods. Now it's time to take that good shit you got going on and use it to your advantage. Because that's all you've been lacking. You know, that's all you've been lacking. So shout out to the Virgo men, man, for finally growing, man. Finally learning that lesson, man, so you can get to a better spot, better place. Wrapping up Earth, we got Taurus. Taurus feminine. Put these cards like this. Taurus woman. Energy you coming into or leaving. We got the 7 of Cups. This is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. You know, it's something in you that you need to give to the world because they need that shit. This is an idea. This is a program for children or elderly people or, you know, whatever field you dominating. You got an idea that's going to help a lot of people. But aside from helping a lot of people, it's going to help yourself. It's going to help you like a motherfucker. Once again, value. You know, you start to see how valuable you are, that you actually got a voice, that you actually got a vision. You know what I'm saying? That's going to change the motherfucking game. You got something in you that's going to change the motherfucking game. Now, whatever this is, keep it in you till it's time to get it out of you. You don't want to tell this idea to somebody. They're going to take this shit and run with it. You don't want to share your motherfucking thoughts about this because motherfuckers going to hear this shit and do it before you do it. Pimp Cup Chronicles basically represents originality. Pizza Day. We kids. You remember they wheeled the TV in during Pizza Day. We had pizza and pop and shit. And everybody sipping out paper cups and eating off paper plates and shit. It's like going to Pizza Day with a pimp cup your mom made you last night. Hey, mom, we finna have Pizza Day, so make me like a bedazzled chalice that I can sip on, you know, while we having Pizza Day tomorrow. It's bedazzled. It's got rhinestones on it. So in the dark, you know, when the dim lights hit it, it's sparkling and shit. Everybody sipping on motherfucking paper cups, and you sipping on a chalice. But what the fuck you think gonna happen next week during Pizza Day next Friday? You know, when you go to pull out that motherfucking chalice, that's all you gonna hear. Everybody gonna pull out their chalice. Everybody just bitch your idea. It was fun when you was the only one with the motherfucking cup, the chalice and shit. But it ain't gonna be funny when everybody and their mama got one. You gonna put your shit down and go pick up a paper cup. You biting, hating ass motherfuckers, man. This shit was my idea. Y'all ain't original. I'm the first motherfucker with the shit. Now everybody got one. Imitation is the best form of flattery. That's the energy you either gonna pick up, you know, or learn. Like I say, shit you coming off of. Like I said, you just presented an idea. You just came out with it. Now, keep tight wraps on it. So if it's an idea, trademark that shit. Copyright that shit. So can't nobody bite your shit. Because that's how good and valuable it is. You know? Don't just do it as an idea. Create an LLC or a motherfucking S-type corp or something, and then put the shit out. Secure it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, whatever you about to come out with is so good, people gonna bite your shit. Like, for real, for real. Alright? You got another 7, too. This was energy you coming in and leaving. 7 of Swords is what we got currently. This is the now. What's going on right now, Taurus woman, is the truth. Seven of Swords represents the truth. That's darkness coming to the light. You keeping it 100 with somebody keeping it 100 with you, or you keeping it 100 with your motherfucking self. Seven of Swords represents secrets. You know, it's you didn't know some shit, you about to find out. Motherfucker was hiding some shit from you. Now it's gonna illuminate itself. Feel me? Whether it's your secrets or somebody else. Whether it's your secret or somebody else, it's gonna help your cause. You was hiding something. Now you ain't got to hide the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? It's all out in the motherfucking open. Because truth sets you free. At the end of the day, you can be yourself. You know, you was creeping around in a little relationship on the person that you kind of with. Now it's out. So now you can actually leave the person you didn't want to be with in the first place. Or they finally leaving you. You was scared to leave them because you might not know how they was going to act or some shit. But now it's out. So now you can make that transition. Feel what I'm saying? Somebody was hiding some shit from you. And you knew they was, but you just didn't know exactly what it was. It's out now. So now you can take this information and set yourself free from this person who hiding shit. Who want to be on demon time and shit like that. You know what I mean? You want to hide and be all shady and shit. Now I see your true form. Like I say, Seven of Swords represents masks, too. There's a lot of people wearing masks around you. You know what I'm saying? And that shit finna come the fuck off. And you finna finally see people who the fuck they are. And it's gonna help you out because it was the best time for the truth to come out. Because just imagine what would happen if you still didn't know. If you was still in the dark. You know? That type of energy. Future final role wrapping you up. Taurus woman, we got the Nine of Swords, and this is stress. This is you going to the future. And one thing about the future, you can always change this energy. You don't even have to go through this. But you're just being aware of it so you can, you know, move forward. Future. Nine of Swords represents stress. This is you losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight the wrong way from having too many damn thoughts. You overloaded with thoughts right now. You don't even know what direction you want to go. You got 9 different ideas right now. You need to just choose one. You got a million ways to get it. Choose one and roll with that shit. You know, alleviate it. This is like I say, mental constipation. Like, let it out. You know what I'm saying? Let it out so you can focus, so you can get to where you need to get to. Point blank, period. And I gotta rush this. Looks like I got a visitor. So, Taurus male, you got the Nine of Pentacles. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Nine of Pentacles is grooming. You put yourself in a position to win. You a boss. The best thing you can do is teach other people how to be a boss just like you. You just did something successful. You just made some raw shit happen. This is energy you coming into. Put people on. Because by putting people on, it's going to make you more valuable. And by being an on-putter, it ain't going to do nothing but build your worth up. Because what's currently going on right now is the Six of Swords. This is things moving effortless and frequent. It's like going downhill on a bike, so you ain't got to pedal no more. It's like being on a current, so you ain't got to paddle your shit. You finna have a good smooth motion. Utilize that. This is the equivalent of a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Just take a time off to get your mind right so you can get shit rocking. Final card of this message, Taurus male. Sorry to be so short, but this is the sauce. You got the sauce. You got the steez. You got the essence. You got that glow, like Bruce Leroy. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit. You the one. Capitalize on that shit. Stop being a motherfucking team player and start bossing the fuck up. That's the message that I got. I hate I gotta run, but hey, I gotta drop that. I gotta be out. One.